Smile more, it's nourishment to your bones, right? So I'll be just walking around smiling because that kind of fueling those chemicals to be released to strengthen my bones. So good morning, everyone. How are you doing today? I hope you had a great day yesterday and a night, and you are in your right mind. So today I'm gonna talk about the story about Job. I just love Job, you see. I can't wait to when I reach heaven. I want to go meet him, God, trust me. So what the Bible, so Job, the story of Job, it pointed out that he was a blameless and upright man. He was righteous and feared God and shunned evil. The other important thing to note, which ties back to Genesis, which indicates that we are to dominate the earth, is he possessed a lot of things. Job did rich, the rich people there. Job was one of them. And although he was rich, it did not deter him from serving God and being righteous to God. So he basically did not allow all of his riches, his material possession, to distract him from seeking all of God's righteousness. So he mentioned that he had 7 sons, 3 daughters. I had to write these on, He owned 7,000 sheep. I don't even have one. He owned 3,000 camels. He owned 500 yoke of oxen. He owned 500 donkeys, and a large amount of servants, because you have to have a lot of people to take care of those. So he was providing employment to a lot of people as well. So he had everything, enough things them there him have. And the sons were always keeping them feasts and birthday party, and would invite over the daughters. And Job, in his wisdom, is saying apparently they were not really Christians per se, but Job, being a righteous man, he intervened for them on a daily basis. So every morning he would get up and he prayed for his children. And that is something that we need to be reminded of, that we need to cover our family, we need to cover our relatives, we need to cover the community, we need to cover Jamaica daily. So every day he would get up and he would pray for them. Now, interestingly, some angels went to report to God now, And guess who showed up as well? Satan. So Satan went to God too. So God said, where you come from? What are you doing here? And Satan is saying he basically was roaming the earth up and down, going around. So Satan asked, God asked Satan, have you considered my servant Job, him being a righteous and upright man and shuns evil? And Satan say, why is he righteous for nothing at all? Didn't you put a hedge around him? Aren't you blessing everything he is doing? Aren't you protecting his children? Why is he righteous? It's because you are doing that. And this also sends a message that when you are faithful to God, he will form a hedge around you, and therefore the enemy cannot touch you unless he approves it. So this again just reminds us that don't matter, just continue seeking all of God's righteousness, and he will protect you, and he will only allow certain situations to happen in your life in an effort to increase your faith. So don't look at it as if you did something bad and that is why you are being punished or retribution. Sometimes it is nothing like that. It's because you are tempted, but you are given something that there is a way out. So all we just need to do is to remain steadfast. Anyway, so Satan left the presence of God. You know that Satan is not omnipresent, so he cannot be everywhere at once, unlike God. So he left the presence of God and come back down to earth now to roam the place. So he went and attacked Job and all of the material things he had. So first of all, he lost all of the animals, the camels, the oxen, the donkeys, all of that. And then finally he lost his 10 children. They were having a party, and like the house caved in, a strong wind came and the house caved in, and he lost everything he had. And God and all Job could say, boy, naked me come on this earth, and he's naked me I go back. God, you give me everything and it's yours, so you can take it back. And he did not sin. In all of that, he did not sin. But interestingly, his wife, who he married, who he was yoked with and became one, I said, then really, after all of this, you still are going to have integrity? Why not just curse God and dead? And Job I say, you're crazy. If me curse God and dead, what is going to happen to me now? You're foolish. It doesn't make any sense I curse God, because if I curse God, I don't stand a chance. but also his 3 friends. So sometimes we have some friends around us, may I tell you the truth, we have to be careful. His 3 friends came, and the extent of how Job was suffering, also Satan had struck his body. So from the crown of his head to the sole of his feet, he was stricken with boils and stuff. So he was ripped off everything, and the temporary body was attacked. You know that the enemy cannot touch your soul, but he can touch your body. So there are times when we have sicknesses and stuff too, which we believe says an attack on this and an attack on that. But that is all the enemy can touch. The physical things, he cannot touch our soul. So the friends come, the way they could not recognize Job, the way how Job was reach a state, them can't believe say this man we used to give wise counsel to this and had so many things, how in counsel. So for 7 days they sat and didn't say anything. But I'm here thinking, although they are silent and mourning and trying to comfort Job, what was going through their head? Me I wonder what got through their head. But the scripture did say that they must say, well, normally only when people do iniquity and sow wickedness, them suffer like that. So I must something to make him read that. You understand? So that is the challenge with us. Sometimes we are very judgmental, so we see persons going through things and we believe that and more something them do what happened to them, and that is not the case. It is sometimes just the test of our faith. You understand? So instead of being judgmental and thinking that way, try to think positive things and continue to strengthen and uplift others. But what I appreciated most about this was Job remained righteous. He remained upright. He remained a fearful man of God. And you know what happened in the end? Remember I was talking about persistence, just push through no matter what. Everything was returned to him. He got back all of the animals. He got back his children. And not only that, he got double portion because he remained righteous. And that is what God expects of us. No matter what you're going through right now, he expects us to remain righteous. And at the end of the day, in due season, we will reap the harvest that we deserve. And I'm just singing this song from morning. It is alright, alright. It is alright, alright. As long as I have my Lord beside me, it is alright. As long as I have his hands to hold, as long as he watches over my soul, as long as I'm under his control, it is alright.